Tony and Corey here, your weekend warriors. We've just finished installing this beautiful TREX rod rail in the bonus room project.
And now we're going to finish the job and install a TREX ADA grab rail.
We've chosen TREX ADA grab rail for a couple of reasons. All of the parts and pieces are made out of high-grade powder-coated aluminum, and it matches the posts on our TREX rod rail perfectly. And today we're going to show you 5 steps on how to get it installed.
The finished height of the grab rail should be 34 to 38 inches from the floor. Measure up from the floor and make your marks both at the top of the stairs and at the bottom. The standard length is 8 feet and may need to be cut to length to fit your application. It's notable that there should not be more than 6 feet between mounting brackets, and your bracket should be placed as close to the connection between 2 rails as possible.
Since the TREX ADA handrail is made out of aluminum, we use a standard 40-tooth construction blade that cut through it like butter.
Make sure you install the collars before you put your elbows and internal connectors on. You may need a rubber mallet to make sure it's seated properly.
When inserting the internal connectors, you'll notice that there's a little screw sticking out of the middle. You want to push that all the way in so that when you push the other piece into it, it doesn't push to one side or the other. You want to remove that screw only after both sides are seated properly.
Here again you see we have employed the rubber mallet. We just want to make sure that everything is fitting as tight together as it was intended to be.
Now we're ready to install the bracket at the top. Make sure that you mark and pre-drill, especially if you're attaching the rail to an aluminum post.
It is important that you set the clutch of your drill on a low setting when screwing in these stainless steel fasteners. If you don't, you may twist off the head of the screw and create a mess.
Since we're attaching the bottom of the rail to the wall, we're using the wood screws that came with the kit. TREX supplies these in case you're not screwing into an aluminum post. We couldn't find our stud finder, so we had to get a little creative. So I found a neodymium magnet in the garage. I just slid it back and forth on the wall until I found a sheetrock screw.
Make sure that the mount that you put on the wall where the 2 rails come together is as close to that connection as possible.
Here's one last tip. Even though we don't show it here, it's important to pre-drill into the bottom of the handrail. Since all of the screws are stainless steel, it's super easy to spin the heads off when you're screwing it into the aluminum.
Well, there you have it. Easy, right? I mean, it was quick and it turned out really good. It's really strong and it looks like it was actually made to be used with this handrail.
It's because it was.
Well, we're glad we chose this product and we're super happy with the result. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Hope you found this helpful. Make sure you go subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.